Hello, come in here. Yes, come in here. Let's have a conversation. I'm here to talk to us about something very sensitive. Oh, yes, it has to do with your emotions. Let's talk about heartbreaks and trust. But before we start, it's a very sensitive matter, and I would like us to look at it from the biblical perspective. Psalm 118 verse 8, it says, "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put our confidence in man." Yes. So let me talk to you. If you have been heartbroken by a lover, a friend, a family member, a spouse, if you found yourself at a place where you were crushed, you trusted this person and then they broke your heart, they broke your trust. Let me talk to you. The first mistakes that we make is to put our trust in man at all. The Bible here just told us that do not put your trust in man. Do not do it. No. What you owe man is love. The agape love. Love your neighbor as yourself. He didn't say trust your neighbor. He didn't say put your trust in your spouse and then nobody else. No. He said put your trust in God alone. And why is that? Okay. Do you trust yourself? Be honest. I know we will say, oh, I can never steal. I can never take what doesn't belong to me. Okay. And your mother or your little baby is dying, and the only way to help that child is to take water that doesn't belong to you. Are you going to take the water? We can't even trust ourselves in a compromising situation, right? So if you can't trust yourself, why do you think that it is wise to trust somebody else? Let me tell you something. Paul even said it. He said, the things that I do not want to do, I find myself doing them. The things I want to do, I find myself not doing them. What does that mean? As long as you are in this flesh, you're going to do the things that you know is wrong to do, and the things that you know that you're supposed to do, you struggle to do it. That is the fallen nature of the flesh. We all are human beings. Even the people we call men of God, women of God, we are all human beings. What do you say? Man of God. So he's a man or she's a woman, but what separates her is that she's of God. But that man part or the woman part doesn't change. And as long as we are human beings, we are susceptible to the flesh. We are susceptible to disappointing ourselves. So if this is true for you, why not cut somebody else's slack? Yes, I know it's difficult. You trusted them and then they broke your heart in a million pieces. And this has caused so many problems. Some people have been suicidal. People have killed themselves, literally. People have stopped trusting any human being. People have, developed trust issues, moving about life, suspecting everybody. People have just wrecked themselves because somebody shattered their trust. The first mistake you made was to trust in them in the first place. Now, let's talk about your healing process. How are you going to get out of it? Remember, the psalmist even understood this so well. He said something. He said, God restores my soul. That is where the restoration of soul is important. Your soul must be restored for you to be able to fulfill your destiny. Your soul must be restored for you to even be productive at all. So you have to trust God to restore your broken heart, to restore your soul. You can't move about with a shattered heart. You can't do that to yourself. You won't be productive. No, from productivity, it's not going to be the best quality of what you can give. So you would need to trust God to repair your heart, to repair your soul. And He will do it. But remember, after He restores your soul, please do not go about trusting man. No, this is not me saying you should go about having trust issues. Far from that. You can't live like that. Just believe in people. Have the best, just be optimistic about them. Trust God that God will help them to be the best version of themselves and to do right by Him. But don't go about putting your trust in man. You are going to cry all the time. It's going to break your heart all the time. And you're going to find yourself back down in that pit of tears and sadness and a broken heart. Okay? So as you move forward in life, it's my advice for you that you trust God and you love men. Yes, you need to protect your heart. Protect your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows the issues of this life. You can't have your heart shattered all over the place because you're choosing to put your trust in men. Just be optimistic about men and just trust God alone. That way you can have a healthy heart that can help you go through life as you should. God bless you. And it is my prayer for you that the Lord will restore your soul. I love you. My name is Gabriella Daniel-Job. See you next time. Bye-bye.